vision. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. Just the past, present, and the future. C-squared, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here, I'm here. C-squared, you should be happy. You should be happy. Finally,
hello. Welcome to the feature. I am your host, Cliff Jackson III, and whether you're tuned into this thing live or you're tuned into the replay, you don't want to miss tonight's show, man. Tonight is you already know what time it is. It's my top 10 tonight, yes indeed. So you already know what it is. It's that top 10 of anything can pop off tonight. So we're going to get into it. It's my top 10 takeaways from the President's Inauguration. So you don't want to miss this show tonight. I always got something tuned in for you guys. So before I get into it, you already know how I got to welcome all my folks. Hello to all my features out there. What's happening? What's good? What's popping off with you? All my A1s from day one happening. I appreciate y'all always coming in and tuning in with your boy, man. And on the Freedom Train Radio Network. I welcome everybody, man, who are watching this thing everywhere, doing this thing what we do, as you know it, making this thing here happen live just for you. And on top of that, I gotta say hello to all the first timers out there. If this is your first time watching the show, if you done heard this from by way of just YouTube or folks on Facebook or timelines or myself personally, welcome to the today's Thursday. Like tonight is my top 10 Thursdays and Friday. Like I tell everybody, man, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that, man. Hey, if y'all want to be on my show, hit me up at email at thefeature.cj3 @Twitter, or even on Twitch at the feature on the Freedom Train Radio Network. Go check us out on www.freedomtrainradio.com. Also, please go listen and download on all your major outlets and podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. And don't forget to donate and support, please. paypal.me/right-CJ3 conversation. And if you want to be a sponsor, you want to advertise, you want to do ads, or you just want to be featured on my show, hit me up, send your money to our cash app at $ right touch sports. Yeah, man, y'all been tuned to you. That's that boy CJ3. That cleanest thing on the scene. Y'all been want to put I gotta make this happen for y'all, man. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's what I do. So, yeah, man, so we about to get into it. We about to get into the top 10 takeaways. Your boy CJ3's top 10 takeaways from the President Inauguration. Now, you already know with Biden, much surrounding them coming into this whole ordeal. And there's some things that I left off that I probably will make sure that I acknowledge later on. But in the whole spark of things, though, the shit was really off the chain. Like, it was really cool. Like, it was pretty awesome. So, for to give y'all my top 10, I hope y'all can dig it and y'all feel it. And we rock and roll and we go from there. So, I'm going to start it off with number 10. Number 10 was there was an unknown person who kneeled at Biden's son's gravesite during his swearing. Now, I thought this was really kind of, patriotic. But at the same time, it was kind of, nobody knows who this individual was. But it was a real sign of respect and homage and knowing that he was in the military and did all that, for the country, and how he passed away and how he died. I thought this was very honorable, being that his father was taking this position as president. And I mean, you couldn't ask for a more patriotic scene at that time during his presidential inauguration. Number 9. How about, now I wanted to push this one further, but it's so much good shit that happened on this inauguration. But Trump left the White House, y'all, peacefully, and even left Biden a long, extensive letter. Trump even left a letter for your boy Biden. Totally shocked that shit out of me, man. Listen, this dude has been very controversial about everything that has taken place in our nation. We've had by far the worst record in darkest history under his administration and presidency. Two-time impeachment president, and he did an honorable thing by not only letting your boy Lou, he actually wrote Biden a letter and said, "Hey, this is something really, really, really good right now. Like this is big." So yeah, so we're gonna take it to number 8, man. Oh, I know y'all. I don't know if y'all saw this or knew about this, but the We Are One special on BET came on the day of the inauguration. Hey, I was looking for that thing like a motherfucker. I was like, what? Why is this not on yet? I thought I was gonna see family like the parade. I thought it was gonna be that kind of ordeal. Man, I looked up on YouTube. They played that whole thing right on YouTube. I had to watch it on YouTube. The band was amazing. All the bands were amazing. The performances on that was pretty much given on that show, man. That was actually a real, real good look. But yeah, I was kind of hurt because I thought that shit was BET did a very poor, horrible job promoting. If you did not watch it, you missed a real, real treat because that shit was good. So I saw it on YouTube. It was really, really good. But y'all just did a horrible job promoting that thing. If y'all would have did a better job promoting, we would have, made some things happen. Number 7. I don't know if y'all know about this, but Oprah Winfrey looked out poet Amanda Gorman. Now, if y'all did not hear this girl's awesome speech and did not see how fly this young lady looked at the podium doing this awesome, awesome poem that has literally swept the nation, man. Listen, this girl was clean, and it was so awesome to even know and get that tidbit information that Oprah Winfrey looked out for this young lady. Like, that is, like, apparently Oprah had to have known who this was and may have heard this lady's speech and poem and was really moved on. And she definitely did that because Homegirl was decked out and she, just slammed her speech. And we'll get into that more and more later on in the show. So, yeah. Number 6. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the former presidents, Clinton, Bush, and Obama, all got together and dropped some serious knowledge on everybody. Not just everybody, but they spoke for Biden and they put some little underlining things in there that made some connections happen with that Trump laid some stuff down, man. And I don't know if y'all saw that little segment within the inaugurational special, but they said some things real deep, real moving that made you appreciate even the ignorance that Bush had came with and the crazy madness that Clinton had got scandalized with, like all that stuff. But it make you not even, it makes you appreciate it, but at the same time it makes you forget pretty damn good presidential terms. Even though Bush did some crazy shit, but nothing like Trump. So, but he actually dropped some knowledge on that particular segment. So if y'all get a chance, go check that out, man. Number 5, like I said, I know I was gonna come back to this one. The awesome poem by 21-year-old Amanda Gorman. Listen, I don't know if y'all got a chance to see this. I don't know if y'all got a chance to check this out or witness this live. But y'all have to go watch this girl, this young lady, this woman, this African American woman, bring the house down with by far one of the most phenomenal speeches, one of the most phenomenal poems I've ever heard. And I'm a poet myself, and I'm pretty darn good. But she brought the house down with this one, and rightfully so. On whoever found or discovered her, or whatever she had to do to submit her poem, because it was tailor made and perfectly fitting for this inauguration, what was moving forward. And congratulations to her on what she did because she definitely made history. And it's a phenomenal poem. So go check that out if you have not heard it. Number 4, The Simpsons. Now, I don't know if y'all watch The Simpsons like I do. I'm a Simpsons fan. But The Simpsons actually predicted that a woman would take office after a Trump term and also predicted what the vice president would wear at the inauguration. The vice president, and she actually had a nice little purple outfit on, just like Kamala Harris had on. it deep. You be the judge on that. The Simpsons always predicting shit, so you gotta. I'm just paying attention to what's happening, man. The Simpsons been on point with a lot of stuff, man. So you gotta watch out for what they got going on because they know something. Whoever writing them shows and episodes, they know something. Number 3. A lot of women rocked the pearls and chucks for the Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday. Like I saw a lot of people in my timeline rocking Chuck Taylors and rocking pearls and whatnot. You know, so that was kind of big, man. I thought that was a real way of unity and uniting and just really, really, you know, unifying the whole movement of the Biden, let alone Harris campaign and what they're about to do in their administration. Number 2. Now, this is controversial, and if y'all want to debate this, I have no problems with it. Please, let's converse it. However, I discovered this is, like I said, this is my top 10 takeaways, and I was really taken away by this because a lot of people said this, and it makes sense. It makes sense, people. To me, it makes sense, and I know we want to give it to her. However, we got to be honest with the actual factuals. Kamala Harris is not African American. She's Jamaican and an Asian descent. So she isn't the first African American / Asian descent vice president. But us black people, we want to take it for what it is. I understand. But we gotta give it to where its credit is due. Like let's just be honest. You know, she's Jamaican and Asian descent. She's not African American. But if y'all want to controversial with me on that, yeah, it's already controversial. So if y'all want to talk about that, y'all's gravesite during Biden's swearing, man, which was very patriotic. Trump leaving the White House peacefully in no trouble and actually left a long, extensive. Number 8, We Are One special, which was so good on BET. That shit came on before the inauguration. It came on the day before, and I'm so mad that I missed it live. But hey, it's all good. Number 7, Oprah looked out on the jury. Number 6, former presidents, they come together and they talk about all kinds of awesome things in the future, dropping knowledge for everyone, which was President Clinton, President Bush, and President Barack Obama. Number 5, awesome poem by the 21-year-old Amanda Gorman. Notice that she is mentioned twice in the top 10 because her poem was that dynamic. Please go check it out. The Simpsons predicted that a woman would take office after a Trump term of presidency and also predicted what the VP would wear at the inauguration. How about that? Number 4. Number 3, a lot of women rocked the pearls and the chucks for the vice president yesterday. And number 2, Jamaican and Asian descent, so she isn't the first African American. My biggest takeaway, honestly, out of everything, we witnessed Biden get sworn in twice as vice president. Is that? Can't be upset with that, man. I mean, he served as vice president under by far the best and greatest, awesomest president ever seen, known to man in the United States. Barack Obama was his vice president. And to know that he's the president now, you can only hope, let alone wonder if his term will be anywhere close to what Barack Obama accomplished in his presidency. Hoping, man, my show, get at your boy. Hit me up. My email on the feature.cj3@gmail.com because I'm on this thing every night, Monday through Friday. On Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and on the Freedom Train Radio Network at www.freedomtrainradio.com. Please go listen and download on all major areas. There is a nugget of knowledge waiting for you in each conversation. Touch sports. Hey, dog, I hear you, bro. I'm on the beat, y'all. So, hey, I'm representing. My stuff is what I do, man. I gotta put my stuff and myself out there. Got to promote. promote that fire. You feel me? So yeah, so we getting into it tonight, man. We definitely about to make some things happen. It's definitely that special time for me when I get ready to go of the night. And this
Football
is the
season is
speech or
here,
something tonight,
and so is
man.
the NFL Network
Whatever
on
we get
YouTube.
into, we make this thing here happen. No matter. Tonight, I'm giving this one on up to all my folks who know about this.
Is that I never thought that I would ever give in till I realized that everything I need I found in you. I'm making, so I decided. Oh, listen, I'm giving it up, running the street. I'll give it up for you, baby. I know it might sound crazy. Oh yes, I'm giving it up. Oh, I'm giving it up. Now the product, I ain't even gonna lie, I love it. Or what? I'll even stop cursing. I'll give up the giving it up. Running the streets with my boys, ain't giving it up. Watching other ladies, giving it up. Oh yes, I'm giving it up. Look here, I'm giving it up. Oh, I'm giving up everything. I know it might sound crazy. Giving it up. Oh yes, I'm giving it up. Oh, I'm giving it up for you. Oh yeah. Fellas, if you feel me, look towards your lady. All up for you, baby. Baby, now I admit it. I got a couple bad habits. Girl,
I'm coming up today for the Feature Friday this weekend. Please make sure that y'all are there. Y'all can watch this Feature Friday this weekend. Actually, right here on the Feature, man. Eugene over the GBL tournaments that take place right here all day long. That's what he do, man. My boy. The Feature tomorrow night, we having that high school or McClay School, private school, one of the top private schools in the country, let alone the state of Florida. Head coach of their basketball program. It's going down right here, man. If y'all ain't here, I don't know where the hell you at. You need to be here though. It will help you out. Think of deal? Yeah, man. So we about to get on into it. It's like connect a true story of mine to either the topic, let alone the guest of the night. And tonight's topic being that it's directed towards inauguration is my top 10. One of the things, like I'm out there, but one of the things I didn't mention that I should have mentioned, but this was the realest thing ever. They found pipe bombs, like during the whole invasion of the U.S. Capitol. They found pipe bombs, and a lot of people thought that there was going to be something real crazy, real chaotic that take place on the inauguration. And there was certain things that had to change and certain routes had to change and all that good stuff. But one thing that really stood out to me, besides the fact that, these people that did this rioting and all this stuff at the U.S. Capitol, a lot of them got captured, a lot of them got arrested, which is great and awesome. But one thing that stood out to me was that I don't know if y'all saw the black U.S. Capitol police officer. He was leading the people, or he was in front of the folks that was coming upstairs and whatnot, charging up there and whatnot. Now, at one point, me looking at this particular whole image that was being captured, I was thinking that the cop was being soft. But the brother was being smart and he was being wise. At the same time, he was becoming a hero right before our very eyes. As he was leading the people up there, he realized that he was, as far as where they were coming and how he was leading them, because they was charging him. So it was like, he was trying to, push them back or trying to keep them back. But the thing was, when he got to a particular floor, He got to a floor where they was actually doing the Arizona collegiate votes, and it was the actual people who like made this thing official for Biden's, presidential election to be counted. And being that he know that he was on the particular floor that was happening, and nobody was guarding the door at that time, he took them in another direction instead of taking them in the direction where they initially were going. And he led them in a whole totally different area until backup came so that somebody can guard that door where the Arizona um, count for the college electoral votes was being taken place at. And I got to give this brother credit because he actually got the chance and he got a Medal of Honor, but he got the honorable pleasure of being the main security for Kamala Harris at the inauguration. That was my biggest takeaway. I thought that was magnificent. I thought that was by far one of the highlights of his career right now because he was a hero when I thought he was doing something crazy, but he was actually being courageous and leading people away from taking other people's lives. So I gotta give that brother a whole lot of recognition tonight, man, and exactly what he's doing on that. And I also gotta drop some love right now on some people tonight. I gotta give it to him. Tallahassee's finest sheriff department. I gotta give Sheriff McNeil. You got a fine officer on your staff. Deputy Sheffield, my guy. I hope you're watching my show tonight. I really do. I truly appreciate it. Stop me tonight because yes, I was speeding. I was speeding. Cliff. Normally don't speed, but it was said that I was doing 70 and a 45. Being honest. Got stopped tonight. Thought literally, lo and behold, I was going to jail because I don't know, 70 and 45. Come on, Jack. You get a ticket or something, or you may get, tested, your cerebral test. No. But at the same time, I was blessed and fortunate just to get a warning tonight because our conversation and communication, he understood. Like, hey, bro, you was speeding. What you in a hurry for? Told him, hey, I'm trying to get home. I got a show to do tonight. I'm trying to make it happen. And he was honest enough to be like, hey, man, look, slow it down. Give you a warning tonight. Just make sure that you get home safely and you don't speed no more tonight. Bruh, I could have definitely got license suspended or whatever tonight. And homeboy looked out for me tonight, and I can appreciate that. So, Deputy Sheffield, if you're watching my show tonight, because I gave you a flyer too, I hope you're watching it, man. You're a hell of a deputy. One of Tallahassee's finest, bro. I appreciate you, Doc. And that is from the bottom of my heart and my crusty toenails. If you are watching my show tonight, because that is my story, that is my truth, and I am sticking with it. Okay? Absolutely. Absolutely.